Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa. Welcome to episode 264 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe in your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. The big games out last week were Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and the games coming out this week include Horror Tales the Beggar, #Blood, Still Wakes the Deep, Glyphs of Gitsin, Ever After Falls, Grand Prix Story, Primal Survivors, Windstorm Start of a Great Friendship Remastered, Rusted Moss, Black Tower Defense, Hole.io, Times in Galaxy, Nightgast, and Faces of Illusion, The Twin Phantoms. Now on to last week's biggest news stories, and we have 4 to cover this week. Number 1, Xbox Handheld seemingly teased by Phil Spencer. Sean Carey at True Achievements writes, during the Xbox Game Showcase, Microsoft unveiled 3 new Xbox consoles, and while it wasn't quite the Xbox Handheld reveal we were all hoping for, Phil Spencer has seemingly hinted that the possible portable Xbox console could be in the works, saying, quote, I think we should have a handheld too, end quote. Speaking with IGN after the Xbox Game Showcase, Spencer was asked about the rumored Xbox handheld, and while he didn't confirm or deny that an Xbox handheld was in development, he did seemingly drop a lot of hints. Quote, I think we should have a handheld. The future of us in hardware is pretty awesome, and the work that the team is doing around different form factors, different ways to play, I'm incredibly excited about. Today was about the games, but we will have a time to come out and talk more about platform, and we can't wait to bring it to you, end quote. When asked if a hypothetical Xbox handheld would either be a cloud-based device or something like a Steam Deck where you can play games natively, Spencer said, quote, I think being able to play games locally is really important, end quote. Watching the interview and listening to Spencer, it sounds like there could be something in the works. Hopefully whatever hardware news Sarah Bond teased for the upcoming holiday season will be an Xbox handheld because I can't wait to start popping achievements while on a commute. This is very, very exciting. I want that native handheld. I do have the Logitech G Cloud, and while remote play is really cool and an excellent option, it has more or less turned into, let's say, an emulator machine, maybe. So having that native Xbox handheld, I would be all over. I don't think we're going to be getting that this year. I could hear them talking about this year, releasing it next holiday season, and then the next gen truly kicking off the following in 2026, as many rumors had suggested. Number 2, rumored Gears of War E-Day targeting 2025 release. William D'Angelo at VG Charts writes, Microsoft is targeting a 2025 release window for Gears of War E-Day, according to The Verge, who spoke with sources. This was as of a few months ago, however, it isn't known if this is still the case. Xbox currently has 3 first-party games scheduled to release in 2025, Doom the Dark Ages, Fable, and South of Midnight. Gears of War E-Day is a prequel set during Emergence Day, the first day of the war with the Locusts, and features original protagonists Marcus Phoenix and Dom Santiago. The last mainline entry in the Gears of War franchise, Gears 5, released for Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Game Pass in September 2019, and for the Series X and S in November 2020. Gears of War E-Day was announced during the Xbox Game Showcase earlier this month for the Series X and S PC and Xbox Game Pass. This seems incredibly bold, but simultaneously believable. It seems like why add another heavy hitter to 2025 when you already have Doom the Dark Ages, Fable, South of Midnight, and seemingly Call of Duty? That would hit their big AAA game release cadence of every quarter, so I easily see this game maybe kicking off 2026. It is good that they are at least targeting 2025, so this game is certainly farther along than many people might think. Number 3, Ubisoft Forward 2024 Everything Announced. Logan Plant at IGN writes, the Ubisoft Forward 2024 is a wrap, and it brought on a ton of new gameplay for the pair of open world games coming later this year, Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows. Plus, Ubisoft revealed Anno 117 Pax Romana and told us the Prince of Persia The Sands of Time remake is coming in 2026. Read on to learn about everything that happened during the event. So I'm just going to read the headlines. If you want to see more, go watch the videos, go watch the showcase. But ultimately, it wasn't that great, in my opinion. Granted, I'm not the biggest Ubisoft fan, so I'm just going to read the top-headed blurbs. You can go find out more on your own. So, new Star Wars Outlaws gameplay revealed. Star Wars Outlaws overview trailer. Prince of Persia The Sands of Time remake is coming in 2026. Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay deep dive. Anno 117 Pax Romana revealed. Prince of Persia The Lost Crown DLC revealed. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora: The Skybreaker is coming next month. X-Defiant Season 1 starts next month. Skull and Bones update. And the Crew Motorfest Year 2 roadmap revealed. So, as I stated, I didn't think that was this great of a showcase, but these games don't necessarily speak to me. However, I am going to be all over Star Wars Outlaws, but that license is pulling a lot of the heavy lifting there. At number 4, Bungie teases Destiny 2 Codename Frontiers coming 2025. Wesley Impool at IGN writes, Bungie has teased Destiny 2 Codename Frontiers coming at some point in 2025 during what will be the series' 11th year. Teased at the end of a new video detailing what to expect from the Final Shapes expansion, upcoming 3 episodes, was a solitary image below. It reveals Codename Frontiers, which we know is due out in 2025. Bungie did not say anything else about this mysterious update, but with the Codename Frontiers, some fans are already speculating that it may involve taking players to planets beyond the Sol system. Some had thought Bungie might have teased Destiny 3 based on tweets from one of its developers, but it looks like the wait for that game, should it exist, goes on. Final Shape brings an end to an overarching Destiny that began with the first game in 2014, but is not the end of the series. In year 10, as Bungie calls out, 3 episodes will be released, each revolving around echoes that spark significant change across the galaxy. The first episode is called Echoes and is set on Nessus. With a focus on the Vex acting up, players end up unearthing the secrets of a lost civilization and face a new enemy, although Bungie kept its cards close to its chest on this. The second episode is called Revenant and revolves around the Fallen. This episode has more dark fantasy themes and lets the players become a Slayer Baron, aka a vampire hunter. This episode introduces a new system called Potion Crafting. This includes combat potions and loot potions. The third and final episode is called Heresy and revolves around the Hive Pantheon. Heresy brings players back to the Dreadnought, the massive Hive spaceship introduced with 2015 expansion The Taken King. After Destiny 2 clan completed the Final Shape raid last week, Bungie unlocked the final mission for all players that concludes the main Destiny story. In previous videos, Bungie developers have teased that the Final Shape is not the end of Destiny 2, or even the series, with the developer now owned by Sony also working on a multiplayer game Marathon. Mixed feelings about this, honestly. I think Destiny 2 The Final Shape was pretty incredible, and I was kind of excited to put Destiny to bed after this year for quite a while. Take some time, release Marathon, and then come back with a big swing with Destiny 3, built from the ground up on next gen with the new engine. However bittersweet, it doesn't seem like Destiny is going away anytime soon, and that's fine, because I have such a pull right now to continue playing Destiny 2, but there's just so many games to play, and I don't want to be stuck on one game. What a beautiful problem to have, huh? Video games. Alright, as always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and this one's going to be topical, but it's kind of fun, depending on what side that you look at this stuff on. So credit to Tom Ivan over at Video Games Chronicle. Did you know what was PS5's most downloaded game in May? That would be Xbox Game Studios' own Sea of Thieves. Ain't that crazy? So according to Sony, which has published monthly top 20 charts for PS5 and PS4 in both regions on the PlayStation blog, while it already had a strong foothold on rival platforms thanks to perennial bestsellers Call of Duty and Minecraft, Xbox recently announced plans to bring additional titles to PlayStation and Switch, starting with Pentiment, Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, and Grounded. And now, Sea of Thieves was the top most downloaded game. So for all those people semi-understandably upset that some of these games are going to rival platforms, I think it's going to continue to allow Xbox to release games into Game Pass day one while also trying to support a business. They're not going anywhere anytime soon, and more games are going to be coming to rival platforms, so we just need to accept that reality. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week again, playing through Destiny 2, trying to kind of get off that game. We did not finish the raid yet. We've done one encounter, basically 2. We just couldn't find the right team to finish it, but we knew what to do, and it wasn't entirely our fault. While playing Pokemon Soul Silver on my Logitech G Cloud in Waze, and really enjoying my time with that. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosa93. Hope you all have a great week, stay safe, and keep on gaming.